At TSR, we believe that a woman's place is wherever she places her trail. Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Why is it that there's a double standard and a double meaning behind the term, a woman's place is in the kitchen? Why is it that some women take it as a compliment and others take it as a scathing insult? Has that ever perplexed you? The latter category would think of that as being confined to nothing more than a life of a generic housewife. Housewife being a derogatory term back in the days of black and white television. All the days spent cooking and cleaning for their spouses and for their children, with very little time to do anything for themselves. Whereas the other category of women who take it as a compliment, like the Five, featured on the cover of the March 2019 issue of Rachael Every Day, fittingly for Women's History Month, take it as validation of their professional and personal identities. Like a boss, or should I say, like five bosses. All pictured on the cover of Everyday's second annual Women in Food issue, which I picked up for 99 cents. But before we get to women in the kitchen, let's have a look at some kids in the kitchen. A dynamite idea. I think so. At a cool new after-school space in Brooklyn, the Dynamite Shop, kids learn how to make their own meals and a whole lot more. As you know, Rachael's a champion for children starting young in the kitchen. We have here Lob Guy lettuce wraps and cucumber and carrot salad alongside sticky rice. I'm also featuring this because of the awesome cookbook library at the Dynamite Shop. I mean, look at this. It's also going to serve as a preview for some cookbook reviews coming down the pipeline. And one that I've already reviewed before. Like, for example, going down here. Munchies. See that? Munchies from Vice. I did that for a New Year's Eve video. You see this red cookbook here beneath all the other stacked ones? That would be Lydia's favorite recipes. Here, that little touch of red by Lydia Bastianich with her daughter Tanya. And going further down here, we have Cook Science and Savour Magazine, The Way We Cook. America's Test Kitchen, Savour Magazine. Yep. The three cookbooks, with the exception of Munchies, which has already been reviewed on this channel, are in the library and will be featured on TSR in the near future. So stay tuned for that. Now on to women in the kitchen. And owning the kitchen like a boss. Let's hear it for the ladies. Last year we launched our inaugural Like a Boss issue to honor the inspiring and innovative women shaping the food and drink scene. And this year we're going deeper, looking for more diversity, tackling tough topics like the fight for representation and the aftermath of the Me Too movement, and spotlighting incredible women in all corners of the industry. From butchers to bakers to bartenders, these are the ladies making the food world a better and more inclusive, egalitarian, delicious place. Those four women, or BIPOC, are BIPOC, by the way. Anita Jai Singh Hani, Alita Jai Singh Hani, or Hai Singh Hani, today is silent. Hey, I try. Angie Moore. Maisa Arrington, with a very strikingly similar name to that of my friend Aisha Arrington, who I knew from school too, so particular shout out to her. Both Arringtons. And Daniela Soto Inez. All four women discuss in detail their trials and tribulations and successes on their way to climbing to the top of the food chain in the restaurant industry. And there are many more women like the four featured pretty prominently here, featured here on the sidelines as well. Ladies first. Breaking down gender barriers. People in the LGBT community rising to the top of the food chain in the restaurant industry and in the food service business. Whether they're bartenders or caterers or butchers, the works. This article also discusses the Me Too movement's impact on the restaurant industry. And of course, Every Day with Rachael is not complete without some 30-minute meals. What I'm feeling right now: spicy mussels, hearty pastas, artichoke hots on everything, and my mostly homemade chicken soup, just in time for spring cold season. So chalk this up as a delicious segue to spring. We're not that far off. We are less than 10 days away. Spanish mussels and fries, white lamb ragu, sliced steak with creamed spinach and artichokes, artichoke pasta with chicken and radicchio, crispy skinned fish with roasted cherry tomato sauce, drunken lemon cream pasta with asparagus, swordfish cutlets with pepper sauce, balsamic glazed chicken with fennel and celery slaw, turkey grilled cheese with chorizo dippers, and chicken soup with lemon. Homemade chicken soup, vastly superior to the crap we get in those cans. So much so, it's not even funny. Finally, who are the women that inspire the readers of Every Day with Rachael Ray, or Rachael Ray Every Day, or Rachael Ray in Season for that matter? They can range from family and friends to, in the case of Rebecca Armstrong, which earns her this particular shout out because we bring Hollywood home on a budget, Audrey Hepburn, one of her favorite actresses because of her idea that nothing is impossible. The pursuit of your passions is something I'll pass on to my children. Rebecca Armstrong. And during the month of March, it's all about women inspiring women, which is why I got to give this 5 out of 5 claps. For all you women out there who continue to holla, holla, holla about one day being like a boss in the kitchen, with pots and pans so heavy getting Rachael dollars, take what these 5 badass babes of the restaurant and food industry have to say to heart. And just remember that the term, a woman's place in the kitchen, does not have to hurt. It can help. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the thrift side.